Hey guys, you're watching a very windy Boondocking with Dennis. Boy, I guess I could have chosen my words better on that opening, huh? They're just starting to let the grass grow and the wildflowers are still hanging on, and the birds are picking out nesting spots. It's going to be insanely loud. Not too far down the road. We're at Rockport Beach, Rockport, Texas. My buddy Ralph left a funny comment this morning. He said, Texas certainly is not the Sunshine State. Not lately, Ralph. At least this part of Texas. I watch some other Texas channels, and the sky is still blue out there. We just haven't seen much of it lately. What has been consistent is the wind. I don't know what the wind is today, but it's got to be in the 20s again. 75 degrees, 8:18 a.m. Already wave tied to my buddy Wayne L. White this morning. He's out doing his constitutional. Wayne is the author of that book, Cold, and he lives right here in Rockport, Texas. Check that out on Amazon or your local library. Cold by Wayne L. White. Very good book. Let's see what trouble we can get into today. Well, the black skimmers are back here at Rockport Beach. I know I've already shown them a few times in the videos in the last few days, but we do read this placard information every year, so we'll keep that tradition going. Birds of a feather flock together. Some birds nest in groups called colonies on the beach or on sandy islands with little vegetation. Typically, you will see these colonies above the high tide line, along the dune toe, or among the dunes, beginning in late April and lasting through the beginning of August. Black skimmers are running out of places to nest and raise their young. Help them raise their families by sharing the beach and staying clear of posted colonies. When people or animals get too close to a nesting area, adult birds will often dive bomb the intruders as a group. I've seen this before, and it's very entertaining. A protective behavior called mobbing. Good for you, skimmers. Dogs are not allowed in the park. Unleashed dogs can disturb or kill nesting birds and their young, and can destroy their nests. Broken wing display. I love this. Skimmers will fake an injury to lure people and predators away from their nests and young. Pretty cool. The black skimmer hunts primarily by touch, flying just above the water as its longer lower mandible skims the surface until it meets with a fish and snaps its jaws shut. Very cool. Black skimmers lay 2 to 3 eggs in a nest on the ground. We're almost there, folks. The black skimmer is found along the Gulf Coast, and the solid black upper parts and white underparts, forehead and neck. Oh, I skipped the line. I apologize. The black skimmer is found along the Gulf Coast and has solid black upper parts and white underparts, forehead and neck. Its bill is laterally compressed and razor sharp. Just what you want dive bombing you. Orange at its base and black at the tip. Chicks left unattended are vulnerable to the hot sun and predators. Now we know all about skimmers. Yeah, the water's a little choppy from the wind, and this is a protected channel, and it's still pretty active. You can see the shore over there. Waves are coming in pretty rough. Hey, I wanted to say hello to my friend Pat. Pat stopped by the beach yesterday, and we talked for a bit. Pat's a good guy. Pat uses Rockport as a base. He has some properties here, but he travels quite a bit in his van, and he's got a real good channel. Check out the link in the description. Pat Kane, Kane, and Pat's Travels. Same channel. But yeah, the link is in the description, along with many other channels that I watch. So give those guys some love if you get a chance. Good to see you yesterday, Pat. Little goat scream for Pat there. I was looking on Facebook, which I rarely do anymore, and there was a landscaping company called Laguna Landscapes, and they were showing photos of palm trees they had installed at Snoopy's, the restaurant in Corpus Christi. That's still Corpus Christi, or is that part of Padre Island? Anyway, I'm saying it's Corpus Christi. So of course they had a picture of the work they had done, and I had to ask, I wonder what kind of palm trees they are. And I immediately got an answer. Texas Sable. S-A-B-A-L. Now I don't think this is a Texas Sable. When I looked it up, it says they grow 20 to 30 feet. But this was the nearest palm tree that I would use for a visual aid. So if you need some landscaping done, and you want some palm trees installed by professionals who know the names of palm trees, give Laguna Landscape a call. 361-728-6998. End of commercial in 3, 2. The wind is blowing 21 miles an hour, and these little ruddy turnstones are using my truck to block the wind. But it's still whipping around. I got a joke from my buddy George. Good morning, George. Keeping an eye on my birds here. If you want a good answer to something, you should always ask 2 or 3, but never ask 1, because 1 never knows. Thank you, George. I hope you're doing well today, buddy. I haven't seen a boat coming or going all morning. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I don't know what kind of thumb that is. Thanks for watching.